So today I'm going to show you how to sew up a hole that you have in a pelt that you've already tanned. So this is a coyote pelt I've tanned, and I made some holes when I was fleshing it, or sometimes you have bullet holes if it's a hunted coyote or an animal. So I want to sew this hole up, and I'm using my first sewing machine for this today. So when you have a circular hole like this, if you try to sew it up just like this, it will kind of be sewed in a banana shape, and there's like a lump. So I don't like to do that. I want to have a nice straight line that I'm sewing up. So whenever I'm sewing, I don't want to sew up my fur this way, or you will see that. You want to always sew with the hair, and the hair itself hides any seams that there are. So I'm going to take my sharp knife, and I'm going to make a slit in it down here and down here. And I'm going to cut from the biggest part of the hole, tapered down to here. And it's going to create a nice shape that's easy to sew up. So I'm going to go here, make a nice cut there. And you can sew this by hand if you'd like. And a small hole, you wouldn't even have to do this. You can probably just sew it straight up as a circle. But bigger holes, you want to kind of make it tapered. Okay, so there's extra. All right, so now it's going to sew up in a longer line, and it's going to sew up much straighter. So I'm going to pinch it together, the hair all in. I'm going to clip it. And then if you're sewing up by hand, you would then proceed by sewing it up the running stitch like this. I'm on the machine, so I'm going to take it up to my machine. And I'm going to clamp it just a bit above before the seam. I'm going to start sewing. And I want to get all this hair in here. That's going to make the nicest seam possible. I want hair sticking out. Take my clip off. I'm going to sew just past it, snip it off, and when I pull it, I can flatten out a bit, and it's a nice straight seam for sewing up. So I'm going to flip it over and show you the other side, what it looks like. And you could do long holes sometimes, and you won't ever see it on the fur side. So I haven't combed out this coyote yet. I've just tanned it and dried it. So the seam itself is right here. So it's a bit of a wet spot. There's one here I did here, and actually there's one here I did. Once I get the comb and brush that out, you'll never be able to see it. So that's how you sew up a coyote pelt so you can't see the hole. And that's my tip for the day.